Homie, this is too far. Homie, I feel too alive. You can see me like a luminati. You can see me like a luminati. But I'm shining so bright, so bright. Don't come and try to share some of this light, no. Give me a beat and I control it like a maestro. Ladies on a mission, they be trying to get me wiped up. Shawty, wait a minute, can't tell if I like you. Gotta make sure you know how to shake it like a bartender. Team with me and they all winners. And you know we ballin' all winter, all summer. Jewelry around my neck is lightning, but I'm all thunder. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it, yeah. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it.
Good afternoon. It's Saturday. It's a child-free Saturday. I just got some groceries. Tonight I'm having my friends over. We're gonna do like a paint and sip. So today you guys get to watch me prep for that. At some point I'm gonna have to put on a little bit of makeup. Just a little bit. All I need is a little bit of makeup. And then we're gonna get started on making some like appetizers, things that we can just pick at while we're here. I also wanted to make white wine sangria and red wine sangria, like an onion dip, some meatballs. I got some fruit, and then like a little charcuterie board moment. So that's what I'm gonna work on. My friend is bringing over some burrs. My friend is bringing some beers, just in case, you know, we wanted to switch it up. And then I got all the things, pretty much got all the things already. Actually, let me grab it. Things I got for the painting. We got like a couple easels. When Joann's going out of sale, I grabbed a bunch of these canvases. I have some small canvases, some paint brushes, and I have paint. And then because there's gonna be 4 of us, I just grabbed like a couple more paint brushes and paint sets with the easels, so we all have like a little easel. And then we haven't figured out what we're gonna do as far as what we're gonna paint. We might just try to find a tutorial on YouTube. A friend, one of the girls in our friend group likes to paint. So she has some ideas on where we can get either some templates or videos that we can look into in painting something like more specific than what they have to offer on YouTube. So we'll see how that goes when we get here. But first I'm gonna go ahead and try to put some of these foods away and then try to get started on the things that, I think just the meatballs, that take a little bit of time. But I think with the recipe that I found, the meatballs will only take like 2.5, 3 hours if it's on high in the crock pot, but you could do like 4 hours if it's on low. Yeah, but we're gonna do it on high because we got the girls coming over in a few hours, except for one of my girlfriends is gonna be coming over a little earlier, I think, just to hang out, maybe help me out a little bit, because I'll be waiting till the last minute to do everything. Like literally, it's about to be 2 o'clock and this party's supposed to start at like 4:35. So luckily I made some muffins this morning. But yeah, we'll see what happens. You know, if I don't get to everything, it's not the end of the world, but I did make sure that everything that I'm gonna make is super easy. The only thing that I'm stressed about is the onion dip. I have to look at what exactly it's called. I'll show you in a little bit. But that one requires sauteing a bunch of onions. I gotta cut them up. Not doing it by hand, I have like a little thingy. A didgeridoo, if you will. So, I'm such a dork. What's wrong with you? Anyways, that's the tea on what's happening right now. And then once everything's done, and I'll kind of like show you the layout. But the theme is spring. I got some flowers. We're gonna put them in some vases, some vases. And I have some like Easter themed, what do you call it? Like food holders. I'll show you. Here, let me just show you. So I got these from Target. This has like a scalloped edge. I just think that's just really cutesy. I got this, what is this, Valentine's? This might have been like one of the Valentine's Day items in like the dollar bins. It's probably like $3, $4, maybe $5. And then one year I found these in the dollar bin. These are so cute. They're like little food holders. Tiered food holders. I don't know, but this goes here like that. This comes up under here and clips. I need to look up what this is called, but look, it's a little bunny rabbit. I don't know if this still has the price on it, but I think these were also like $5, maybe $3 to $5, I don't know. But I have 2 of these, so we can put stuff on here. We'll set this over here. And I also have this little cutting board. It's like $5 from, this is from Walmart. The other things are from Target, from Walmart. Target has like all this random stuff. I also got this one year from Target. It was probably like, I would think it was $5. I don't think any of this was more than $5. But this comes with like little plates that go like that. So I feel like this would fit the theme. I don't know what I'm gonna be I don't know exactly how everything's gonna be set up just yet, but I'm just gonna set this to the side just in case. But first, we need to put the food away. My grocery order was to grab these flowers. I wanted to make like a little bouquet. I have these tall vases, so I have to cut these a little bit. And then one of the bouquets was out, so they substituted for this little tiny one, which I feel like would fit perfectly in here once I cut it. I also have these little jars. I wanted to put, little jars right here. I wanted to put some candy in just to have it as like decor, cheap decor. And then people can eat the candies if they want. I got Hershey's white chocolate. It's like the cookies and cream. I got just regular Hershey's eggs. And I got some jelly beans. Just put a little bit in each of the jars. There's one. And I'm just gonna use the rest of the candy for actual Easter tomorrow with my daughter. I'm gonna throw some in her little Easter basket. Okay. Yeah, it's just some little eggs. I kind of want to mix these up though. There we go. There's too many of those at the bottom. Can she do it? There we go. Look at that. It should be sharp enough to cut where I want them to be. And just like a couple inches. I am not an expert at all at cutting flowers, flower cutting, stem cutting. I think you cut it at an angle. Couldn't say for sure. Just a little bit shorter. Oh, that's perfect. So this one is gonna eyeball it. I want this one to be like, this is a short vase. So I want it to, like the flowers to come up right at the top. So I think I'm gonna have to just cut this whole chunk right here. So like that's pretty close. A little bit shorter. Yeah. I think that looks good. Let's see. Got that packet in here. Yeah, look at that's perfect. We throw this packet in and the water, and then we can set that one to the side. Oh, put the flower food in there. Put the water. And like the lighting's weird. I'm gonna move this to the other side now. Yes, here's the first one. So cute. I also have some tulips. There is 10. So, well, see, we need to cut them. Wow, these actually fit perfect. All right, so starting to get through this one. I definitely forgot I was recording, or I wasn't recording. All right, there's that one. I still have some baby's breath left. They're all different lengths and sizes, and it's making it quite challenging to get these in here without them breaking. Let's see this one. Let me pull this one over. There we go. And this little one, any of these short baby's breaths are going into this short. Oh, you're breaking it. This purple one over here. This one has more yellow. And this one, I feel like, just cut it a little bit. Fresh flowers, small touch. So I'm gonna put these out the way. Oops, actually we need water in these. I totally forgot. Got water in this one. Uh-oh. A little too hard there. One of the flowers broke. Okay, this one's still settling down, but got the flowers, just some little decor, got those done. Those are cute. And then I got my little, I don't know, jelly bean jar. Kind of want one of these chocolates. And then that'll go around the stuff. I'm gonna set it on the table for now until we're ready to decorate. Okay. Ooh, I didn't show you the finished muffins, actually. So next, I'm gonna prep the meatballs. I should have done this when I got home instead of doing the flower arrangement. I should have started that first. Anyways, I just got a copy of Let's Get Cooking. It's by Remy Cruz Parsons. She is a YouTuber, vlogger, influencer, and she made this cookbook and I've just been so excited. There is something specific, let me show you. She always makes this sauteed onion dip and I've always wanted to try it. So I have been waiting for this book to come out so I can go ahead and do that. And then I'm also gonna make, she has a meatball recipe in here for girls' night. I think it's like girls' night, maybe appetizer type recipes in here. Let me find it. Here's the caramelized onion dip. Doesn't that look delicious? Doesn't that look so good? Slow cooker meatballs. Makes about 50 small meatballs. Let me see how many I have. 18 ounces. How many balls? 6 times 6, 36. So we might have to just do a little bit under, maybe like 3/4 of the recipe. I don't know. But it just says a cup of grape jelly, a cup of your favorite barbecue sauce, and a 24-ounce bag of frozen Swedish or home-style meatballs. So we got an 18-ounce bag. They're making all the bags smaller, shrinkflation. I have an 18-ounce bag, so we'll just adjust accordingly. I'm assuming all of the ingredients just need to coat all of the meatballs. But it says in the slow cooker, we're gonna stir together grape jelly and the barbecue sauce until it's combined, and then we're gonna add the frozen meatballs, coat them with the sauce, and then we're gonna cook until the meatballs are warmed through and the sauce becomes bubbly and thickens. It says 1.5 to 2 hours on high or 3.5 to 4 hours on low. Get started, I got the grape jelly, Welch's, and then I got some honey barbecue sauce. Hopefully that tastes good. It says any barbecue sauce of your choice. I'm thinking I'll do 3/4 cup of each since we have 18 ounces of meatballs, and I feel like that should be enough. That looks about right. Barbecue sauce. Whoa. 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 That could have been a disaster. Everything looks pretty stirred. Pretty stirred. Everything's combined. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in these meatballs. I end up getting the premium Angus beef meatballs. I just like the texture of the beef meatballs over any other meatball. Throw this on and let's see, how do we do this? Okay, so look, I got my muffins up here, so we're gonna set this to the side. For the caramelized onion dip, I didn't realize how long it was gonna take. It's 45 minutes to 45 to 90 minutes. How many onions do I need? 5 large sweet onions. I got my sweet onions here. I thought I was filming me making all of this 5 seconds ago, but I wasn't. It's super annoying. I made the sangria. It's just a whole bottle of red wine. I threw in some frozen berries, berry medley from Walmart. And then I also threw in some triple sec. So we did about 1/3 of a cup of triple sec in the sangria. And now that I have the white wine, the triple sec, I'm adding the fruit. This one comes with the pineapple, strawberries, peaches, and mangoes. But we're gonna leave out the strawberries just so we can have like a more white wine look. I don't know. So we're just doing mangoes and strawberries, pineapple, peaches, and mangoes. So I'm just throwing all of those in here. And I want it to be kind of full. That way when they get a drink, it's just fruit and drink. And it's gonna be over ice, so there's that. They don't get too crazy, you know, with the triple sec being added. That'll definitely add a little something. Okay, I want to get that out the way. That way we can just go ahead and put these in the refrigerator and let all of this sit, all this fruit just like soak into the alcohol. All right, my friend is gonna be here in like 10 minutes, so a little bit of makeup. At this point, my friend came over. I totally got distracted and didn't get any additional shots of me making that caramelized onion dip. But that and the meatballs turned out so good. Everyone ate everything. We had such a good time. And this is how everything turned out. Everything came together so great. Once everything was set up, we just got to relax, paint, and hang out. Here I am attempting to paint like a pro, and I'm supposed to be drawing a cardinal, but this is how it turned out. I'm not sure what happened. I really hope you enjoyed the vlog. Thanks for watching.